Potential and electric field between concentric cylinders experiment. The equipment that we are using, we have a water tray filled with distilled water. We have 2 concentric cylinders, and between them we have a plexiglass sheet. You should be able to see it down here. The plexiglass sheet is scored. The scoring occurs every 2 millimeters. You'll note that in the quadrants there are some black lines with crosshatches. These crosshatches occur every 10 millimeters. Okay? What we have right now is we have a potential using AC. We have the inner tap, okay, and the outer tap is grounded. It is connected to the COM port on our digital multimeter. So what we're going to be doing is measuring the voltage from the center of the concentric cylinder. First thing we need to do is set the voltage to 10 volts. So I'm simply going to place the probe in the center, and I'm going to turn it up until the digital multimeter reads approximately 10 volts. It's approximately 10 volts. Don't worry, it doesn't need to be exact. Okay. We don't even necessarily have to record what the value is. Okay. So now we're ready to start taking our data. You'll note that the probe has a ring on it. Okay. It's going to prevent us from getting all the way into the 10 millimeter mark. Why? Because the probe must be kept perpendicular to the surface of the water. So I'm going to start here. This is 16 millimeters from the center, and the recording is 7.40. I move out to 18 millimeters, okay, and it is 7.15. At 20 millimeters, it is 6.63. Okay. That was done for each line every 2 millimeters all the way out. Okay. This is 90 millimeters. At 90 millimeters, we're down to millivolts. We're at 3.60 millivolts. If I try to get out any further, the probe starts to be at an angle. Or maybe you can get 92. At 92, it's fluctuating a little bit too much for me to read. So that is the data that would have been taken. Your lab instructor should email you or will be providing you with the data. Again, it measures the voltage from about 12 to 14 millimeters all the way to about 90, 92 millimeters. And we are now ready to analyze the data that you have been given.